Hi guys, I'm Ram Agarwal. You are watching my channel 52 Pixels. Let's get started. Hi guys, in this tutorial we are going to see how to add images into a bottle and make it look like an island inside a bottle. So what we are going to do is using all these other images and this island, we are going to add all of this inside this bottle. So to get started, as you can see, I have selected every single part of an image that I will be using in this tutorial. It's just because I don't want to waste my time selecting each and every part of the image because you already know how to do the quick selection. So instead of showing that and just increasing the length of the video, it's better that I'll just keep it selected and then I'll show you the process of doing it. So currently, as you can see, this is the bottle that I have selected, and using the layer mask I will make a mask out of this bottle. Now what I'm going to do is using the move tool, I'll just drag it and paste it over here. But as you can see, I just cannot do that because I want to work with this layer as well. So I will keep the bottle the way it was before. Now what I'm going to do is I have selected this layer over here. This layer is of a wave in the water. So I'll just press Ctrl C and Ctrl V to paste the layer over here itself, and I'll rename it as wave. Now using this bottle and using the move tool, I'll just drag it and paste it over here in this image. Press Ctrl plus T to rotate the bottle like this. So I guess this angle is good. I just want to make it look like this bottle is kind of halfway sinking and it has an island inside it captured, like just an animation kind of cartoonistic effect. So this is what I'm going to do with this image. So press enter and this is my bottle over here. Now what I'm going to do is just take this layer of wave above the bottle so that it looks like the bottle is actually sinking inside the water. Now what I'm going to do is, before doing anything else, I'm just going to flatten this image so that I don't have to work with this again and again, and I'll rename it as background because this is a background, right? So this is my layer, and now what I'm going to do is just again go to quick select tool and I'll just select this bottle. So I have selected this bottle. It can be a blend selection as well, but then I would prefer you to make a proper selection so that you don't face any problems while editing it, because the better the selection is, the better your editing is going to look after all. So it's totally up to you, but I will still recommend you to do a proper selection the best way as possible. And yeah, don't forget to just leave out the cap because I don't want the cap to be selected. So just deselect the cap. So I have completely selected the bottle, and what I am going to do now is that I'll just go to this select option over here, and I have this option called as save selection. So I'll name the selection as copy and click OK. So what is happening is this selection is copied for further use so that I don't have to select this object again and again for various uses. So this thing is already selected and copied. Now what I can do is just go to select and deselect because I don't need the selection currently right now. Now what I'm going to do is, using this orange sky, which is going to be my background as the weather or the sky inside the island, I'll just going to copy this and like drag it over here. So it's going to look like this somewhat over here. Now what I'm going to do is again go back to this background layer and go to select and load my selection. The name is copy. Click on OK. Okay, this copy is not my selection, so I'll again deselect and load selection. This one is my selection, right? So as you can see, the part of the image that contains the bottle without the lid is selected. So I'll again go back to my sky because I want to mask that out. So going to the layer of sky, I will just mask it out. So it's like the sky is captured inside my bottle right now. It looks like that. Now I'll rename it as sky. So I have renamed the layer as sky. Now what I'm going to do is again go to this layer. So this is the main island that we are going to add inside our image. But before doing that, what we can do is just we have to use the what you can say, the blending options. So using the different blending options, we have to blend this the sky background with the main image, that is the background. So I'll select this image and go to the blend modes and select any blend mode that suits the best with the image. I guess in this case linear burn should work well, linear burn or multiply. Both look kind of similar, it's hard to choose. Let's go with linear burn for this case. Now again go to this island, and as it is already selected, I'll just press Ctrl plus C so that it is copied. Now press Ctrl plus V and it has got pasted over here. So make sure that you match the base of the sky and your island properly so that they look flushed well with each other and the like background and everything looks good. Now I'll just reduce the size. So press Ctrl T and I have reduced the size. It will look like this somewhat. And now the time is to add the sea, because the water from this background is missing, right? So I'll go to water and again using the move tool, I'll just drag it and paste it over here. So little portion of water so that it gets flushed well with the background and it doesn't ruin my whole image, right? And now again what I'll do is go to the background and go to select, load selection, copy and click on OK. My selection is loaded. I'll go to water and create a clipping mask. So this is created as well. As you can see, the water is looking good. Now we can do one more thing, that we can add the what you can say, the under island for this one, right? So there's a part of land in under the water. So to make it even more sharper and more realistic, what we are going to do first is just go to the blending modes and select any blending mode that suits well with the background. I guess multiply is going well with the background. Now using this blend mode, what I'll do is just go to, where is that? Yeah, so this is the image that I'm going to use it as my under island. So again I'll use Ctrl C to copy this image, go to this image and press Ctrl plus V. So my island has been pasted over here. Using Ctrl plus T, I'll just make it upside down and then I'll take this layer over here on the top. So I can just adjust it somewhere over here. I'll have to increase the size a little bit so that it matches well with the island. Because this is under island, it should actually match perfectly with the island, right? So it's going to be something like this. Reduce the size. So this is my island. Again, I'll rename it as under island. Okay, now again I'll go to the background layer and select load selection, this copy, click on OK. My selection has been loaded once again, and I'll again go to this under island layer and create a mask. So that under island has vanished now and it looks good. I'll do one more thing, that is go to this main image and use a blending mode, maybe soft light. Soft light is looking good. We can use hard light. Now hard light doesn't look that good. So it's a bit of experimenting. You can always check what looks the best for your image, but I guess soft light is looking the best in this current scenario. And you can always transform the island, because you can just show what you want to show in this image. But I'll just keep it the way it was before, just like this, and press enter. So as you can see, I have added the island, the sky, and the under island with water in this bottle, and it looks like this bottle is kind of floating over the water and it's just going on a journey carrying this island. Maybe it's like an animated story. So well, that's it for today guys. Hope you liked the video. Make sure you subscribe to 52 pixels and tap on the bell icon to get notified. Thank you.